Assalamualaikum and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making some delicious spicy flavorful masala chicken. As you can see, I have all the spices in front of you. I've just been to the shop and picked up some onions as well that I need later on, and I've got this chicken and garlic and ginger paste. I normally use that. This is really super easy to make, and it's full with all Pakistani style flavors in there, and it's easy to make at home. You could eat it with naan, roti, or rice or anything like that. I wash the chicken and I'd put into vinegar and water, so it just takes off the extra, the things that are on there. So it just cleans the extra, deep cleans the chicken with vinegar. Here I'm going to be showing you what I've got here, but do like and share and subscribe to my channel. This is super easy. It's going to be made on tawa. You can either do two ways. Either you could roast it onto tawa until it gets that beautiful grill marks, and then you could put it into under the oven, or if you want to place it into the ninja oven grill or anywhere you want. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with the tawa first, and yeah, it does take a bit of while, but it just gives that nice flavors. Anyway, let's get started. I've got here 2 teaspoons of haldi because I'm using 2 chickens, and I've made 4 pieces of each chicken, so I'll show you the chicken pieces as well. But yeah, so I've got haldi here, 2 teaspoons. I've got chicken tikka masala, which is that one there, with 2 teaspoons of that. So 2 of the haldi and 2 chicken tikka masala, and suka dhania. You can see the dried dhania. I've got 1 tablespoon of that, so that equals like 1 teaspoon each chicken. You can always make your own spices, depends on how hot you want or how medium you want. So anyway, so some garam masala, 1 teaspoon in there, and also I've got here Kashmiri lal mirch. This is just for the color, it's not the spice. I've got crushed chili here, which is a red crushed chili, and I've put on 1 tablespoon of that. You can add more if you want. I've got 2 teaspoons of salt here. I use a Himalayan salt. And this one, what I've done here, I'm going to be showing you that later on when I've marination all the chicken and everything. This is here, I've got as you can see, the whole spices, the whole dhania here, and I've got a few of black pepper as well. I've got kasuri methi, and I've got like 1 teaspoon of salt as well, and I've got some zira underneath as well. All mixture of whole spices. I'm going to be blending them and make them to fine spices, and then I'm going to add this all into the spices for the marination. This is the chicken, as I have mentioned. What I've done, I've basically got the guy to cut it into 4 pieces of each chicken. So half of that is that, and then this is half of that. So there's 4 pieces here. So I'm just gonna make cuts in them. I normally get it done from the butchers, but totally forgot. Anyway, I'm gonna make the cuts myself, and then I'll show you how to put the masala on and get everything sorted out. There we are, guys. I've made the cuts into the chicken. As you can see, they look really beautiful. I've tried doing it as much as I can so the masala gets into it properly. तो इस तरीके से आप कट कर लें चिकन को, स्लिट के साथ कट कर लें इस तरीके से. उसके बाद जो है ना आप मसाला इस पे लगाएंगे. So easy to put masala on it. So what I'm going to be doing is the whole spices that I've showed you, I'm going to put them into my pasta mortar. I like doing it here because you can get good mixture in here. They'll blend nicely in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix that with that and making sure everything gets all blended properly. You can use electric blender if you want, but I like to using this. So I'll get back to you, but you need to also add in oil in there as well, and lemon juice. Don't forget that as well. So here's the chicken. I'm going to be adding all the masalas I've showed you. These are the masalas. I'm going to add them in there. I'm going to also add in the whole spices that I've just blended in there. It looks like this. Looks like that. I'm going to add all that into the mixture. At this point, you can add in yogurt, but I'm not adding no yogurt in there. I'm just going to add in lemon juice and 2 tablespoons of garlic and ginger paste. And there we have, I added in 2 tablespoons of garlic ginger, and I added in the whole blended spices that I've done. I'm going to add in some lemon juice. You can add as much as lemon juice you want. It doesn't have to be half. You can add 1/4 because there's 2 chickens here. Take the seeds out if you want later on. So that's done. I'm going to be adding in the oil in here. You can add in any oil you want. I use olive oil, so I'm going to be adding olive oil in here. That's my olive oil. You can add as little as you want or as much as you want. So make sure all that is properly mixed. So I'm going to give that a good mix. You can give it a mix with hand because of the big pieces. You can wear gloves on if you don't want your hand to be masala or smelling masalas, because they are very strong masalas as well. Make sure all the masala are proper like into the cuts that we made. Make sure you coat it properly like this. Should be all coated like that properly into the cuts that are made. And give it a good massage for a few minutes, and then put it away for 1 hour. Let it marinate properly, let all the masala sink into the chicken. So I'm also making some naans with my chicken as well, so I thought I'll just show you the ingredients for that as well. So I use plain flour. You could use wheat flour, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be using this plain flour. This is a plain flour I'm going to be using. And I've already added in teaspoon of baking soda. I've added a teaspoon of salt, and I've added in 1/4 teaspoon of sugar because it balances flavors. What I'm going to do now, add in the plain flour. You can use 4 cups, you can use 2 cups. I'm just using about 4 cups here. You can add the salt, and you can adjust with the soda, and you can adjust with the sugar as well. This cup here, it says 1 cup on here. You can get any measurement cups and you can use it. This is how big this is. So adding in 4 cups, I'm going to give that good mix with the salt and sugar and soda. Like I said, you can adjust your ingredients. I'm going to add in the melted butter. If you haven't got melted butter, just melt it into the microwave in a bowl. Also, I'm going to mix that with that, and I'm going to use warm water as well. As well as that, I'm going to add in a couple of tablespoons of yogurt in here. Maybe same amount as the butter. I've added in about 1 cup, 1 to half, I think, cup of butter. I'll put it into the bowl. And I've added all the ingredients in there now. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix here at this point. You can use the same mixing cup, or you can use your hand, because you need to make it all properly. There we are. I mixed all the dough. Make sure you give a good mix, otherwise it won't get mixed properly. Add some more water if you want, but I'm going to do like this now. So what I'm going to do, cover this for like 1 to 2 hours until it's proper done. There we are. So I'm going to be using half and half. So I'm going to do half a butter. And as you can see, I've already been using the pan a lot. So I'm going to be adding half and half. So let that melt properly. And then I'm going to add in some olive oil as well, so it balances everything. There we go. Mix everything together. That's how it should look. I'm going to add the chicken on there. There we are, the chicken all done. You can see both sides cooked. Mashallah. Now I'm going to plate them out now. I've got some salad as well. So I'm just going to plate it out. You can make that a half chicken. And what I've just done, I've just added some raita, tomato slices and cucumber. You can add some onion in there as well if you want. You can add some salad on there. So that's how it's looking, guys. Alhamdulillah, looks really, really nice. Cooked perfectly as well. I hope you liked today's video. If you did like it, share, like, and thumbs up. Allah Hafiz.